Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to open your eyes today, not just your physical eyes, but the eyes of your soul, the eyes of your heart, and the eyes of your discernment. The world is full of beauty, opportunity, and kindness, but let me tell you something, it's also full of wolves dressed as sheep. There are people out there who will smile in your face, pat you on the back, and talk you up. But behind that smile, behind those kind words, is a knife just waiting to strike. I'm here to tell you, don't get fooled. Now, some of you may be thinking, I can tell who's real and who's fake, maybe. But let me tell you, bad and fake people don't walk around with neon signs flashing above their heads. They don't announce their bad intentions. They're subtle, smooth, and sometimes even seductive. If you're not careful, if your eyes aren't open, you'll fall into their trap. So what do? We learn to recognize them. We learn the signs. Let me break it down for you. 8 signs that you're dealing with bad or fake people. The first sign is simple but profound. Bad people love to hear themselves talk. They'll dominate every conversation, cutting you off and making everything about them. If you have a problem, they'll turn it into a story about their struggle. But when it's your turn to speak, they suddenly check out. Their eyes wander, their phone comes out, or they just nod absent-mindedly. You see, real people, good people, they listen. They're present. They care about what you're saying, not just what they can get out of the conversation. Bad and fake people are masters of empty promises. They'll tell you what you want to hear, but when it's time to deliver, they vanish. They'll say, I've got your back, but when the storm hits, they're nowhere to be found. Don't judge people by what they say. Judge them by what they do. Words are cheap. Actions, that's where the truth lies. Let me tell you something, judgment is easy. Anybody can point a finger, criticize, or tear someone down. But understanding, that takes effort. That takes heart. Bad people will jump to conclusions about you. They'll twist your words, misinterpret your actions, and assume the worst. They don't want to understand you because understanding doesn't serve their agenda. Have you ever met someone who seems to carry chaos wherever they go? It's like drama follows them like a shadow. Arguments, gossip, conflicts, it's always something. That's not a coincidence. Bad people thrive on drama because it gives them control. If they can keep you distracted, emotional, or off balance, they can manipulate you. Don't get sucked into their whirlwind. Recognize the pattern and step away. One of the most insidious tactics bad people use is guilt. They'll twist situations to make you feel like the bad guy. They'll say things like, after everything I've done for you, or if you really cared about me, you would. Let me tell you right now, love, friendship, and respect should never feel like a burden. If someone is making you feel guilty just to control you, that's not love, that's manipulation. Pay attention to how people react when you succeed. A good person will celebrate with you. They'll be genuinely happy for your victories because they care about you. But a bad person, they can't hide their envy. Maybe they'll downplay your success, saying it's not that big of a deal, or maybe they'll try to one-up you, shifting the focus back to themselves. Remember, a true friend will never compete with you. They'll cheer for you. Here's a tough truth, bad people don't just stumble upon your weaknesses, they look for them. They'll study you, learn what makes you vulnerable, and use it against you. Maybe it's your kindness, your loyalty, or your need for validation. Whatever it is, they'll exploit it for their gain. That's why it's so important to know yourself. When you know your weaknesses, you can protect them. Bad people are opportunists. They'll show up when they need something from you, a favor, a connection, or maybe just your energy. But the moment you need something from them, silence. Good people are there for you no matter what. They don't keep score. They don't disappear when times get tough. Now that you know the signs, the question is, what do you do about it? How do you protect yourself without becoming cynical, guarded, or bitter? Let me give you 3 pieces of advice. First, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool. Use it. Second, set boundaries. Boundaries are not walls, they're fences. They keep the bad out and the good in. Learn to say no. Learn to walk away. Third, surround yourself with real people. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Look for people who lift you up, challenge you, and make you better. Listen to me carefully. Life is too short to waste on bad and fake people. Every moment you spend dealing with them is a moment you could be spending on your dreams, your purpose, and the people who truly matter. Open your eyes, pay attention. Don't let anyone steal your joy, your energy, or your peace. Recognize the signs, protect yourself, and keep moving forward. The world needs the real you, the best version of you. Don't let the wrong people dim your light. Keep shining, keep striving, and keep your eyes wide open. Stay strong, stay focused, and stay real.